AI Scribe writes long-form, search-optimized articles inside WordPress with OpenAI, Claude or Gemini. 6 parts, starting with setup. AI Scribe is built on Opace AI Hub, a separate plugin that holds your encrypted provider keys, live model lists, shared prompts and usage figures. Install and activate the hub first. WordPress will not activate AI Scribe without it. If the hub is ever deactivated, AI Scribe steps aside and shows a notice with a reactivation button instead of breaking. AI Scribe settings opens on providers and model. The chips show which providers are connected in the hub, checked live against each provider rather than assumed. The model list comes from your own account. Here the writing model is Gemini 3.7 Flash. Below it is the parameter panel for that model, only the controls the provider actually accepts, so nothing is applied silently. Part 2, the remaining settings tabs. Generation holds the defaults for every article. Preferred article length can be auto, concise, standard, in-depth or a custom word target. Then language, including languages you add yourself, British or American spelling, writing style and tone, the number of sections and their heading tag, and keywords to avoid. Writing mode offers standard, Humanizer, or Humanizer with personality. Content enhancement switch on questions and answers, hyperlink suggestions, a table of contents and keyword emphasis. Data retention at the bottom decides whether AI Scribe's own data is removed if the plugin is ever deleted. Images controls the optional illustrations. Image generation is on, with an image model chosen from those your account exposes, here Gemini 3.1 Flash image, then size, quality, output format, background and a style preset. OpenAI or Gemini can supply images, Anthropic cannot. If no configured provider has an image model, the controls stand down and the screen explains which key to add. Prompt library shows the exact prompt behind each wizard step, with the placeholders it fills in. Edit any step here, or pick a different saved prompt from the hub library. A revert control returns the built-in wording. Edited prompts are copied into the hub, never moved, so both plugins stay in step. Part 3, the wizard. 11 guided steps, and every step runs inside one conversation, so the model always sees the whole article so far. Step 1, title. Type the idea and choose the article length for this run. The planned word target updates underneath. The options and prompt panel on the right shows the model in use, the exact prompt, and an estimated cost before anything is sent. Press generate, and Gemini proposes several titles. Pick the one you want and continue. Step 2, keyword research. Each card names a keyword, its role and a qualitative demand band from the model, clearly labeled as unverified. AI Scribe never invents monthly search volumes. The Google Trends links let you check real relative interest. Select a primary keyword and 1 or 2 secondary ones, choose more and the warning explains why a tighter set usually performs better. Step 3, article outline. The model proposes section headings, tick the ones the article must cover, untick any you do not want, and the body will follow exactly that structure and order. Step 4 streams the introduction in as it is written, into an editor you can change in place, with regenerate and skip always available. Step 5 offers taglines to choose from, and you can decide whether the tagline sits above or below the article before you continue. Every prompt is visible and editable. Here the tagline prompt gets one extra instruction, keep it under 8 words. Editing alone changes nothing, run amended prompt sends it explicitly, and a fresh set of taglines comes back. Had that request failed, the existing result would have stayed in place. Step 6, article body. The planned target and the headings you chose are carried in, and generation starts as soon as you arrive. The full article then streams in section by section, in one threaded conversation with everything that came before, so each section knows what the others say. When it finishes, the measured word count is shown against the target and its preferred range. This draft is a little short, so the panel says exactly how many words are missing. The text is fully editable in place. Entering this step also started the featured image, generated here by Gemini's Flash image model. Improve length is a separate, explicit request. The count moves up towards the target, and the new material is added inside the existing sections rather than replacing your wording or outline. Image Studio sits beside the article. The featured image was created visibly, with an automatic caption you can edit or remove and a prompt you can inspect and amend. Each section can have its own image from a section-aware prompt, with article-only style overrides available. Ask for another image and it is generated from that editable prompt. Placement is deliberate, an image goes beside its matching section, and when nothing matches, as here, AI Scribe says so and asks you to choose a location rather than appending it silently. Place all unplaced finishes the job once you have decided. Step 7 writes the conclusion with the whole article in view, so it does not repeat the introduction, like the other long-form steps it streams in as it is written. Step 8 generates questions and answers. Every answer is editable, you can include or exclude each one, and you choose whether the section sits above or below the article. Step 9, SEO Meta. The title and description are editable, with measured length and keyword guidance rather than guesswork. If either runs long, the optimize action asks the model to shorten it and shows the suggestion side by side, with apply and undo. The result is handed to Yoast, Rank Math, AOCO or SEO Press when they are installed. Step 10, Review and Edit. This is the final HTML in a full editor, with the featured image preview and publishing details alongside. Save as a draft, publish, or save as a shortcode. The Save Status panel shows what has been saved and flags it as stale if you edit afterwards. Here the article is published as a real post. Step 11, Evaluate. The summary cards and the table come from the final HTML, word count, headings, table of contents, internal and external links are measured facts, editorial checks are labeled for your judgment rather than dressed up as scores. Part 4, Express Mode. Express is for when speed matters. Give it a topic and an optional length, and one structured request, not 11, asks for the complete article, headings, body, conclusion, and questions. A few moments later the whole article is here. The exact word count is reported honestly against the target, improve length is available if it falls short, and you can save it as a draft, post or shortcode, or carry it into the wizard to refine any part. Part 5, Saved Shortcodes and the Published Article. Saved Shortcodes lists every article you have saved as a shortcode. Copy the tag and drop it into any page, post or page builder, and the article renders there. And this is the published article on the front end of the site, the featured image, the title and tagline, a table of contents, the sections in the order you chose, and the questions and answers at the end. The meta title and description sit in the page head, or go to your SEO plugin when one is installed. Part 6, Help. The help page covers getting started, the 11 wizard steps, the Humanizer modes, how costs are shown, the SEO plugin handoff and where to get support, so you never have to leave WordPress to find an answer. That is AI Scribe, the guided wizard or a single express request, real measured counts, honest keyword signals, Image Studio, SEO metadata and one-click publishing, all on top of Opace AI Hub. The Opace Tools page and the GitHub repository are on screen. Thank you for watching.